In this video, we'll talk about the new Bagsmart Dense 24-liter commuter backpack, and I must say it's pretty smart. First, we'll look at the fit, then we will have a quick tour of the backpack and all the features. After this, we will see what fits inside, then talk about the pros and cons, moreover a little bit the specs, and finally, should you buy this backpack or not. Let's go! So let's go for a quick tour of this new backpack. As you can see on the front, you have the Bagsmart logo right here, which is pretty subtle, I really like it, and Dense 24, which is the name of the model. You have this material here, everything is nylon, a kind of nylon, it's not X-Pack or anything. Here it does have the look of the X-Pack, but it is not. And here you have another material, which is kind of, I think everything is waterproof, but this one feels a little bit more waterproof and with the coating, so really like it. It gives a little bit maybe air vibes. All over the bag you will see some air vibes. Here you have two loops like this to hang some things, so that's for the front. Then we will talk about the different pockets. You have on the side here a water bottle pocket. It's pretty standard material, it's not ultra mesh or anything, it's not ultra high-end of a backpack, but it works very well and it's super stretchy, which is good. Here you have to put your zippers through it to lock the laptop compartment. On the other side you have the same thing with the same mesh here. On the back you have, so you can see the material that wants to look a little bit like X-Pack, but it is not. You have a nice construction. The shoulder straps are put here, which is nice. You have some nice padding from Bagsmart. As you can see, it looks pretty much like an air backpack. It really reminds me of this, the old ones with the luggage pass-through vertical like this. Here you could have maybe an e-belt, but you have not. I don't know why they did this, but yeah, it works. Then talking about this, you have two buckles unbranded. Then you have a sternum strap, also unbranded here, and you can put it where you want it. You have some buckles, this little thing to attach some more gear, unbranded buckles like this. Now talking about the pockets. So first of all, you have the front pocket. It's YKK zippers all around, just the inside pockets are not YKK. If you open it, it's quite hard to see inside. You have two sleeve pockets here with the same material as the water bottle pockets. You have a key leash here, and then you have the main compartment here that goes up to here, and you have a zippered pocket, but like I said, it's not YKK here. A zippered pocket like this that goes a little bit to here also, if you can see a little. Pretty dark pocket, and the inside lining is quite dark also, so you will not really see exactly what you have inside. I really like the color of the lining, but it's not the best to see what you put inside. It's nice, and it's kind of aquaguard. It's not really aquaguard, I think, but kind of. So it should be protected from rain, because an opening like that, yeah, may be a problem with some water staying here, but let's see, it should be fine. So that was the front. Then you have the main compartment here. So if I open it, like this, YKK also. And here you have the main compartment. So you can see it's a clamshell, but here it's less tall than here. So you have more space on the bottom than on the top. Here you have a sleeve. Pretty nice. You have the top pocket, we will check it after. Here nothing else, and on the panel you have the logo with some branding here. So here or there, now or never. And you have a zippered pocket, not YKK unbranded, that goes a little bit like this, up to here. I really like the interior color, like I said, but not the best to see what you put inside. On the top you have, like air, a top pocket like this with a velvet lining, so it's super soft, which is awesome. And then you have the back laptop compartment, dedicated, looks like this. So you have a super soft material here. Then you have a sleeve here. So you have a Velcro right here, as you can see, and it's directly against this when you don't use it. It goes like this. Then you have a sleeve here, and then you have here another compartment, and here you have a zippered compartment in the laptop pocket, a little bit also like air, and you can put some little stuff maybe related to your PC right here. And the last pocket is a secret pocket here on the side, a little bit like alpaca. It's directly against your back here, so just for flat items, maybe your passport or something, and you can just have it here. The zipper pullers are quite nice, they are hip-along, a little bit reminiscent of what Air is doing on their new lineup. So again, a lot of air here, I think, but that's very good inspiration, and they do it at a fraction of the price, which is really nice. I think that's it for the quick tour. What can you fit inside? Here we go. So I didn't put a lot inside, but quite a normal load for me on an EDC basis. So you can see here I put my Owala 24 oz water bottle, and it fits pretty well. I really like this water bottle pocket, works very well. Then going directly to the top pocket, quick access here, I have some bits and pieces, nothing of real interest, but it's my normal things, okay, in this nice pocket. In the front quick access also here I put a phone, and then I put a Peak Design tote bag and nothing else. Really hard to see in this pocket, and to show you right here, it's really difficult, it's really dark inside. Then in the laptop compartment, I put a big MSI gaming laptop, and it works perfectly, so it fits really nicely. So the laptop compartment is really good for 16 laptop, even bigger ones, like this one. Then I put my field notes here. Then in this pocket dedicated, I think, maybe more to the laptop accessories, I put all the cables and the Anker 100-watt charger and the mouse. Coming to the main compartment here, looks like this. I didn't put quite a lot inside. As you can see, I have my headphones, I have a packable jacket, and I have a super nice small umbrella. I put some clothing here, and that's about it, as you can see. Really nice interior. I really like the layout. You can really definitely put way more here. 24 liter. You can maybe use it for small travels without, I think, a problem. Now talking about the pros and cons of this backpack. 3 pros, 3 cons as always. First of all, we'll begin with the cons. So the first con, in my opinion, is the materials, but I know we have to look at the price, but this is kind of standard material. I mean, it's not technical material. They wanted to do a look like X-Pack, but it is not X-Pack. So maybe it would have really been awesome to see some X-Pack or some Cordura or something. So I think it's a missed opportunity to really kill the game with the technical material. Here it's less expensive than other backpacks, but then it's not technical material. Then the sternum strap, I'm really seeing like the progress of Bagsmart in terms of build quality and everything, and you can really see some really good stuff with the YKK and everything. But I think the sternum strap is a little bit cheap. Not the most important thing, but the fact that it's like this, it's unbranded, and then this feels a little bit loose, as you can see. So you have a rail, but you have this that normally should be on a different placement and not on a rail. So I think it feels a little bit cheap on this side right here. And then the last con, I think, is the top handle, that is okay, but it's not padded at all. It's just like this. I mean, it could have been also better and improved, maybe for next one. Talking about the pros, because there are some pros and some good pros to this bag. The first one is the build quality. So independently from the material used and everything, the build quality is really top notch. I cannot really say anything. Everything is well stitched and everything. Like, I really like how they did it. And in the same category, I will put the zippers, the zipper pullers, and the zippers YKK. This is awesome that they are using now YKK, because before Bagsmart, I've seen some bags unbranded zippers, and they go SBS, I think, and here YKK is just awesome. And the zipper pullers, a little bit like Air or like Alpaca, are really nice addition, and it feels more premium. Really thumbs up from me on this topic. Then the second pro, I think, is the layout. I really like it. I'm not so used to this front pocket, but the rest, like the laptop compartment with the pocket right here, I really like it. The interior, the clamshell, the top pocket like on Air V1, really awesome. And this pocket, I think, is also really good. It's just that I'm used to maybe the zipper here and not here, but it works flawlessly. So really nice layout. 900 grams for 24 liter. That's super light. So that's a thumbs up from me. And the last pro for me, I think, is an overall pro, is the bang for your buck. So this really is a good price for this build quality and everything. I know the material are not the best, but I think it goes for about 80 80 or 79.99 US dollar. If you can get a discount on this, then it's even more worth it. It really fulfills most of what all the people in the world want in an EDC backpack or light travel. It can do it all. It's just that it is not a technical material, and this a little bit cheap, but for most people this should be really a perfect bag. So let's go a little bit over the specs. At the time of making this video, the specs that they gave is 40 centimeters in height. 40 centimeters is about here, which is not the case, so it's way more than 40 centimeters. It's about 45 centimeters, 46 even, 46 centimeters. So it's more than what they say. They say 35 in width, and it's about 30 in width. So I don't really know what they did here. Maybe they put, for now, just standard measurement, and they didn't bother to measure it. 15, yeah, okay, 15 is more okay if you put it, but the rest is not at all what they put. So it's more 46 in height and 30 in width. And for the weight, let's check it out with my measurement tool right here. And it's 900 grams, which is what they say, so that's really nice. 2 pounds. 2 pounds, it's really super light for a 24-liter backpack, so that's really nice. And like I said, the materials, not technical ones, but they are quite nice. And YKK zippers all around, just in the inside pockets, that it is not YKK. Finally, should you buy this backpack? Well, if you are in search of a versatile EDC clamshell that can do a little bit of travel maybe, that is light, that is affordable, this is it, I think. And you don't really want technical materials, these materials should be fine for you, then this is really an awesome backpack. I like also the style and everything. I really recommend it. If you have a promo code or discount on it, then it's even better. At $80, that's really a steal. If you want something else, if you want to compare it against other backpacks, first of all, I cannot not think about the Ad1D D2G backpack. Here you have X-Pack, it's a little bit more expensive, but if you find it with a discount, that's perfect. The interior is orange, which I really like. It has less organization, but the build is better and the materials are better. So this is a more premium option if you want, but not too much premium. And if you want really to up your game, then you can go, of course, to the Air City Pack Pro 2 here in Ultra. But this is about more than 3 times, 4 times maybe even the price of the Bagsmart. And this is in the Ultra option, so it's even more expensive. But this is really like the same thing, but way better in terms of build and everything. And this was a lot inspired by the first generation of this bag. Yeah, I think that's about it. What do you think of this new backpack from Bagsmart? Is Bagsmart upping their game? I think so, yes. Let's see the next releases from them. If you watch until here, it's because you like the content, so don't forget to put a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much and see you in the next one. Bye bye, ciao ciao.